hell is this? Podcast?
I know you have a time restraint, you told me, right? Well,
Yeah, but I just wanted to say hi. I like pulled into the parking lot and my doggy had to get some dental surgery. Look at all these people. This is exciting.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
Actually, so crazy we got real South Park voice actors on.
the one so far. We're waiting for the two others. See if they join.
Yeah, I thought I saw Montana.
Did join, yep. She hasn't joined the voice call. Awesome.
This is so surreal. And of course, you know who's late? Mr. Stats.
Stats, of course. He's always late, but it's okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
He's joining in a second. But yeah, we definitely thought of some questions to ask, so it's not just like just talking about the special.
Because we've talked about the special twice already on our podcast. We did a pre-show and then we did a post-show.
Oh, that was back in October of 23, right?
Yeah.
A long time now.
It's been 2 years since we talked about the special, which is insane to think about.
Yeah, it's been almost 2 years. But honestly, I'm still gonna say that was my favorite special that they've done, like the favorite Paramount special that
That's amazing.
It's sad to see them go, though. They're apparently not doing any more of the Paramount specials.
Oh yeah, Paramount's went through some stuff.
Do you know like all the do you know like all the details, or like can you not say?
I don't know all the details.
Okay. I was just wondering.
Your echo is really bad. Stats.
Yeah, your echo is really bad.
You guys hurt my ears.
Unprepared.
But no. So yeah, basically I have a lot of the info because bro, your echo is terrible. The details are pretty messed up though, because I'm pretty close with like the actual crew of the show. I've been friends with them for a long time. They're kind of just like I don't want to say like messing them over, but like on like the whole special deal, and like I guess they didn't want to keep the streaming rights exclusive. I don't know. It's a whole mess, and it's like pushing back the show, and it's really, like I said, it is a mess. So, but I think it's that whole Paramount merger or whatever, the Skydance merger. Is that what it's called? Are you good, bro?
He's figuring out his mic issues. Last week it was all me, and now it's him. He was doing.
Oh, yeah, your mic sounds great. Finally.
No, thank you.
It does.
Thank you.
Been a process with your.
Well, it was just a slight fix.
I think it was just Discord being.
No, but it did have to do somewhat. Oh gosh, she did join. Does she know how to join the?
Yeah, should we talk about Dana to join? I don't know if she, because I'm not sure if Discord's a app that everyone knows. Honestly, I don't even use Discord. I only use Discord for this. Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, there's no more bad echo.
Yeah, I didn't have my mic plugged in.
Ooh.
Sorry guys, I actually after I set up everything, I like took a nap. I'm like exhausted.
I'm mad. I'm so upset about the whole Comic-Con thing, honestly.
Oh, dude.
I'm so upset about that.
Don't get me started. So wait, who's in?
This is Diana Lauren Jones. Welcome.
Yep, the voice of Panderverse Kenny. So awesome.
Hi, Diana.
Panderverse Kenny was amazing in that special.
Yeah, hilarious.
Oh,
Classic Kenny. Like you don't say much, but
very vulgar things. You got to say some of the worst stuff.
Yeah, which is like pretty fun.
ID doesn't work. What does that mean?
I would say getting the role of a character in South Park. I feel like that would be like so fun, but you have to say some terrible things.
Yeah, which is like honestly, like that's not who I like in real life. I'm very polite and like rather soft spoken. So yeah, I don't know. It's fun to like tap into that side of myself to be able to say stuff I'd never say.
Oh, well, that's the joy of being an actress, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Thanks.
Yeah, she does.
Oh shoot, she's trying to join my Zoom.
We can do Zoom. I
Zoom
mean,
works too, but I mean we're all on Discord right now, so
Yeah.
except Carmen's voice
What's going on?
actress.
You can't join or what?
No, she's trying to join my Zoom from earlier because I was testing it out with Jeff just in case if we had to do Zoom, but.
technical difficulty. Word is not the best app.
And
So,
Jahisha.
did she join too?
I know she
Montana's
had
in
something
here.
to do. Oh, there's
there we go.
Montana. Montana joined.
Yay!
been-
Hi, Montana.
I've been anticipating this all week. I'm like nervous, kind of. I've never spoken to I've spoken to crew on South Park, but this is crazy.
This is wild.
Yeah, this is wildly different.
Let's hope we can hear her. That's the hope.
Can you hear me? Oh my god.
Oh yes, we
yeah.
can hear you.
Yes.
There it is.
Let's see your beautiful face. Ah, there it is.
There we go. All right.
Awesome.
The
So
big-
is Janisha joining us or not today?
I'm not sure. She had something in it. I'm hoping she
Okay.
can. She
Yeah.
said she may be able to pop in.
she
Well, hopefully she can. That would
Yeah, hopefully she can pop in, but not a big deal if she can't. We appreciate both of you taking the time out of your busy schedules to come on to our little show, so it means a lot to us.
Absolutely. Yeah, we
It
are.
means a lot to you.
Yeah. Thank you, Montana, for inviting me.
See, we would have invited everybody. We just didn't know everybody's contacts. So we as we know, Montana followed stats on TikTok, and I was like, oh, we
Yeah.
should get Montana on the podcast.
I
And-
freaked out. I freaked the hell out when I seen that.
Because I
was like-
saw his videos when Panderverse first came out, and I was like, okay, he's talking about the Panderverse. So I was like, I want to latch on to his content.
It's actually probably,
Why?
I would say it's my second favorite special, only because oh my god, help me out, Jeff. The post COVID, the first post COVID one was really good.
But Panderverse is probably my favorite. I just like how they just I like it's like the alternate universe thing, and it's really funny because it's like you can tell what they're making fun of, but they do it in such a funny way where it's like and the voices, like it wouldn't be like if it was Trey and Matt just doing like their version or like doing like higher pitched voices, I'd be like, okay. But like them getting you guys to do the voices was like, I was like, okay, this is perfect. This makes it even better. So that was
And wait,
definitely-
Zach, we are recording, right?
Yeah, we've been recording for the last 8 minutes, so yeah. We
Oh,
have
perfect.
Okay. So yeah, first things first, Montana. I seen your video.
I'm sorry. It keeps going in and out, but I can hear you.
Okay. So I have to ask you this. 'Cause I seen your video, like kind of jokingly, like how'd you get the part on Panderverse, and then you just kind of messing around. How did you get the part?
Oh my
I
gosh.
voted both you get the part. Yeah, this is what I want.
Yeah, well, yeah.
It was a roller coaster. I know with my you can really, act in 8 projects. We're all on a strike. I was non-union. I had just been pretty much dropped from my reps at the because of the strike. Several other actors were dropped as well, and this project came to me by just like submitting, and I saw a little like pitch that was going around for South Park with the casting director, and I think they were casting. They had 2 roles. They had American Black powerful woman. They had like British Black powerful woman, and I was like, hey, my British accent's on point. And so I submitted because they originally were going to go British for it. It was between British and American. And I had done a British one, and then called me. Casting director had called me in and said, "Hey, you got to fill out the paperwork, and then the next day, you're gonna come into studios." We all went into South Park Studios. That's where we saw the other castmates. I don't know what you heard, Diana, but I heard that it was a callback at the time. So I had
Yeah.
okay, because I had went in thinking it was like a callback, and then a week later, I got a paycheck.
Exactly.
so-
Exactly.
I was like, "Are we getting paid for auditions?"
Yeah, we're like, what is
Yes. Had a film crew. I don't know. Maybe they made.
That's another question I had for you.
Let's get on your side. Maybe not on my side.
Uh,
They had a film crew. I went in originally speaking British accent. I don't know, Diana, if also had came with the British one or the American one, but I came with the British one. Then right when I got into I had practiced accent, had it on point, spoke to my family members that also had British ties, and I got in the booth and they said, "What are you doing? We're doing American. What are you doing?" And I was like, What? What?" And they're like, we scrapped that." And I'm like, so I thought I had lost the role originally because I was doing a British accent mixed in with American. So,
Thing with South
Yeah,
Park.
God.
That's
Aw.
yeah,
hilarious.
there's
No one
story
can keep up.
behind
Sounds like like they constantly troll everybody for good lord.
It's more of the sense it's like the show moves at such a fast pace that it's hard to keep up with everything they do because everything is just like
Yes.
lightning
It's in
fast.
like
And
6
it's like, oh, we're doing
days.
this. We're skipping this. We're
Yeah.
actually scrapping this. It's like, oh wait, we're doing this now. That's crazy.
It was
Definitely
so
thought it
fast-paced.
was British. Wow.
Yes,
The first
okay, it
time.
wasn't me, it wasn't me. This is my first time
So
talking
it's
about
Trey
this.
and Matt's fault.
I haven't done it.
Which was
Always,
fun
yeah.
though. Which was
Yes,
fun.
100%.
So wait,
Just me
did you
wishing it.
guys work directly with Matt and Trey, like in the studio?
A little bit.
No.
Came
You
in like
you
yeah, he
did?
came in, he was playing his guitar.
Oh,
Um
Matt, yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
That
yeah, he was playing his guitar and like so
Right.
I also thought it was British and like I think for me like I had come home from either like equity audition or something else during the day and I got home I was like okay I have this one more audition to do and I don't know if the breakdown said like make it video or I just wasn't paying attention so I was like sitting in my room yeah well yeah, I just was like look at me be British and so and I did it like very spoken word heavy handed because it was like powerful black woman and so I like
Yeah.
yeah so and then they were like they asked me for another one they're like less and so then I did it again and I went in had the same story Montana it might have been you or someone else who came out and was like actually it doesn't need like like that day
I was the
itself
last one to go in.
oh
I think
okay
Isha was first.
okay
I think she was I was the last one that was in. I ran late and I was the last one in.
aw but it
And
all worked out
yeah, it worked out for all of us. Like, I'm so thankful.
did that video that Janisha posted of her like in the studio, and then she's
Yeah.
like saying her lines, and then she just starts cracking up. Like I was like, dude, I imagine that's how it was for all you guys.
Yes. What's so funny is I didn't know what they were doing, I think, until like the ad like the promo thing. I was like, am I doing background voicing? Am I doing or what the heck am I doing? And then 'cause then I started doing Butter's lines. At first they had us play around, I guess, to get and then it came out and I was like, oh, so this is my character. I didn't know until the promo came out.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah, because we were like, "What the heck
Re-
is this?" I thought I was just doing some background voicing. I didn't know I was gonna play a
You didn't
black woman
realize,
version of
yeah,
Butters.
you didn't realize that
Wow.
when you were being is actually Butters.
But you did the like the singing, like the I
oh my
got
god you were
some
perfect
apples.
Montana
Like, dude, I was like, yo. So wait, have you watched? Have you guys like watched South Park before you worked on it, or?
Of course. So, okay, so I'm not going to tell you my exact age, but like many a generation has grown up on South Park. And I remember like I went to a father-daughter dance with my dad and like almost every other girl was like in a dress and like cute things and I was like I'm wearing a South Park t-shirt and corduroys to go to
That's
this
so
like
perfect.
dance with my father.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so I have been a South Park
I've
fan
added you
for
to
a
the
long
list of my favorite people ever.
and he didn't
That's
disown me, even though he's like, I'm not watching this show that you not telling anyone that you did this. But
Oh my God. See, but now you could brag about it. You could be like, Dad, hey, look, I'm now on
exactly.
South Park. That shirt paid
Exactly.
off.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He was a former high school principal, so it will forever be like
Oh,
sinful and awful. But I love him.
Oh.
oh my
That's perfect.
God. Behind it is so the show came out before I was even born. I'm a '01 baby. I'm in my 20s still, my early 20s.
Yeah, me
So
too. Me
Yeah,
too.
me too.
even
Killing
Me
going
too.
in, I was shocked going in for the role even at 20 something. But I I had only watched snippets. I was scrolling through TikTok and South Park, but I never fully sat through South Park. My brother more so watched South Park and like shows that were down those lines. I only watched snippets. My knowledge was like only based on
Okay, fair enough.
Fair.
Damn,
that.
you were singing one of the most iconic like songs from the show.
I
Like,
know.
That's perfect.
That was crazy itself because I originally had like just went into the booth. I wasn't singing that day. And I had just been playing around singing. Like I was just like, "Hey mom, record me at the booth singing." And then next thing I know, I come in the next time.
That's so
Oh,
funny. And it's really like you said, it's really funny. You guys didn't even know you were voicing any of like the actual main characters. I think that's
yeah.
funny. Like they kind of kept it from you guys a little bit. Like they didn't say who you were coming into voice. They're like, oh, you guys are just voicing powerful black woman. It's like, who are we voicing here?
Yeah.
yeah, dude, like
Yeah.
the fact that you guys did so good under those like terms, I guess you could say, like that's insane to me.
Crazy. I'm still like processing it today. Like, did I
Is that
believe
actually
it?
my
Like
voice on that
actually
show?
yeah. It's crazy.
So surreal.
And I got a question. How like when did you guys start the recording? Because I know the actual thing came out in October of 23. Was it like maybe the summer or like earlier in the year?
It was I think like 4 weeks prior.
Oh
Oh my
wow.
gosh.
It
They
Yeah.
really
Jeez.
what? They can make
so
those they
quick.
make the 40-minute ones that fast?
That's
It was
insane.
quick.
Quick. And when we went into record, it was like going like 10-minute increments and then out.
Yep.
Like it like seems like a lot, but when we went in, it was like in and out. Like you thought you were going to the bathroom and out. Like that's how quick it
Oh,
was.
Wow.
But
I've absolutely heard that they like to get it everything done in one take. How true is that?
yeah.
They like
Yeah,
they
yeah.
Yeah,
think they
like
say
what?
like it feels more like
Yeah.
it feels more authentic if you're not retaking it like 50 times. Like another series or like another movie or like any other voice work. I hear that they do like hundreds of takes per line, but I hear at South Park it's like one or two takes and you're done.
It was pretty much like we're going to nail it. We're not leaving till we nail it. We're
Mhm.
gonna do it a couple times, and then it was like I couldn't at first, like when we were trying to like on the first day I was trying to I guess find the voice. So they were like, "Oh, go up a little more. Oh, no, go down a little more. Oh, do this. Oh, do that. Oh, that's right. That's right." So it's like it was more so playing around with it. It's like you're not leaving till you.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
I mean, we all know like Trey Parker Max don't have the 6 days to air thing, but like to get an hour special done in that short amount of time with that many voice actors coming in and like good like
That just
whew,
puts stress on me that I didn't even know I
man,
had.
right?
Yeah.
I'm like,
I
dude.
thought I was stressed about this podcast, but oh my god. I mean stressed about
No,
other things.
acting overall is just go and do it, get out. It's I feel like it's always like that.
Fast paced. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah, see, I am not much of an actor at all. I don't want to be in that business. That is, whew,
Well, you kind of
that's some
are
heavy
now.
shit.
Always under the pressure.
Oh,
Now,
I
did
do have
either
a
one of
question.
you oh yeah, you go for it,
Oh, yeah,
man.
no, go ahead, Jeff.
Either one
My
of you
question is
watched
kind of
the
funny.
special after it had came out? Like actually sat down and watched the whole thing?
The
Yes.
first yeah, the first day it came out, I think I was just sitting waiting till midnight and then
Aw.
my family was around and then like it had released at like midnight and she was like, "You're not gonna watch it until the whole family could watch it." So she had me wait until like the next day to watch it.
Wow.
Panderverse special with the family. That's a the great family sit down and watch together. Just like to watch.
My husband and I don't remember if we watched it on day, but like we got a bottle of champagne and he took a picture of me like popping the cork because I was very excited and watch, even though
That's
like I
adorable.
say so little. Like, and I remember part of the recording for Kenny was like actually going in there and screaming. Like they were like, okay, now this thing is hitting you. So like scream like you just got hit by a bus. Okay, now scream again like you got hit by a bus in a different way. So, like
Scream like you got hit by a bus in a different way.
yeah,
That's amazing.
That's hilarious.
Did they
the
ever have you
whole
do any takes since you were Kenny? Did they ever have you do any like muffled takes, or did they just have you talk the entire time?
they had me talk. Yeah, I mean that was like yeah, right, because normal Kenny don't
Like
understand
muffled? Did you
anything that
really
they're
understand he's
saying.
saying? Right. Wow. Okay. So so it's like from the start they just knew that he was going to talk the whole time. That's interesting. I had that question. I was like, I wonder if they had her do any like muffled takes because I don't know if they like like I said, like the show moves really fast. They change their ideas super fast, so it's you just never know.
That's a
Yeah,
good question.
Yeah, that was a great
yeah, I think
question.
they just dialed back some of Kenny's
I think it would have been.
extreme.
I think it's funnier that like you actually heard everything that Kenny said though as the Panderverse Kenny.
After years of silence, Kenny has been given.
Well, actually,
Power.
that's Mike Judd gave him his voice in the movie. So,
That's
Oh,
true.
true,
You did.
true.
Yeah, but
but
I feel like this is the most that Kenny's ever
no, yeah,
spoken was
that is
Panderverse Kenny.
that is
It's
true,
definitely
though.
Yeah.
Panderverse Kenny. And all it was talking about was some girls' knockers.
So I mean, it's it's worth it, right?
It's worth it.
I mean, once you get to the point where you're doing voice lines talking about some girls' knockers, I feel like you've made it as a voice actor, right? That's yeah, but I mean, so I guess Sat, you had a question, didn't you?
Yes. Sorry, I got an important text. Fuck, I forgot the question now. But yeah, honestly, I will just say this though. Like, I wish we could have had all the other girls, but I really love that I have like my two favorite characters from South Park, the Panderverse versions of those, because look, Montana, I know you haven't watched a whole lot of South Park, but good God, Butters is literally one of the best characters on the show, and to embody that in the few scenes you had was incredible, especially that scene where Cartman actually comes into to the room and
Yeah.
the scream and the singing, and then the
Yeah.
way you captured Butters was incredible.
Thank you.
Which
Thank
made
you
me
so
thought,
much.
that you guys have actually watched most of, which made me think you did watch the show previously to doing it, and same thing with Diana, your Panderverse Kenny was spot on. Even though we've never heard Kenny really talk, it still felt like Kenny because Kenny's kind of the weird kid.
He's a very eccentric young man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So I feel like you guys really captured the spirit of those characters very well, and uh, I really wish I was trying to talk so I could remember the question. Completely forgot the question.
Here's my
But
question then. Do you guys got to go to the LA studio, like the LA South Park studios?
Um,
oh,
I have a story behind it.
ooh,
When
interesting.
I pulled up at South Park Studio, I don't remember who it was, but they said do not mention to anyone where you are going. And so I pulled up, there's security there, and they were like, "Where are you going?" And I'm like, look at my mom, like, I can't say. I can't say. And she's like, you have to tell them. They have to know where you're going. South Park. And so I originally want to say, and when you go into the lot, you like go into like Nickel of those studios, like they have like statues and stuff like that. When you go into South Park Studios, you honestly would think that you're in South Park Studios. You would just think that you're in like an abandoned building, honestly.
Oh god.
Okay, that wasn't just me.
So I've seen
Eh,
the inside before, but I know they have like like merch and stuff hanging around the walls and stuff, right? Or have they took it all down?
No, well, I haven't seen like what they were in the past or anything, but I know they had like the arcade. They had like that a link, and then I think I posted a picture where they had like a
Yeah. Hmm.
That's what
So
I remember.
I know there
you
wasn't a
explain it
ton.
more than me.
I think that they might have taken some stuff out due to COVID because I know a lot of the crew works from home now because I am friends with the crew. But I mean, just going to the studio feels like it would be so awesome just to like be in the area
dude.
where
Oh
like
yeah.
magic happens.
Yes.
Yeah, that was
And I
cool.
live in LA and I haven't been.
Yes. You need to go. Tell your crew to hook you up.
You think we can hook him up? He's got his own
It's
source.
okay. It's okay, Stats. I have crew friends.
Tell
We
them to
can
hook you up.
I can ask for a tour. They might actually give us a tour.
Oh, dude.
Oh, that'd be
Man,
amazing.
you got. I'm hoping you come down for San. Wait, are you guys gonna be at? That was my question. Are you guys gonna be at San Diego Comic-Con at the thing?
Yes, they are, because they said it on their social media.
I'm not.
Oh.
Janisha is.
Janisha.
Janisha is. I didn't
Yeah,
know
she
that.
was
Yeah.
fighting to get us a panel this year, but they didn't approve it.
Wow,
They
really?
did not approve it. No, they didn't. I was gonna go, but then I'm like, I don't know. I've never been like when I go to conventions, it's like crazy chaos. So I was like, I was gonna go, but then I'm too hectic, too crazy. I don't know anything.
Oh. I haven't been to San Diego Comic-Con in years because I hate it now. It's too big for its britches, and we were trying to get, I woke up early at least. These guys are on East Coast time.
We're on the phone.
Yeah, we're
and there
trying
was a
to.
panel thing. Yeah.
And it
Yeah, we're trying to get,
it's sold out faster than
RSVP.
Taylor Swift tickets sold out.
It
Pretty
did.
much. Yeah. It was like it was free. It's like this free to the public thing, but now they're like, oh, you have to RSVP to it, and it's like, okay, well, we'll go RSVP to it when it says to. We wait in this like electronic line, and it's like, oh, it's sold out. Oh, okay, great. So what
And
did I
it's
waste my time
gone.
for? If
It's
open
the
to the
most
public, why not have
redundant shit
RSVP?
ever.
That
Wait,
was for, like,
Stats,
the
you gotta
whole,
post that clip.
setup thing
Fan
that they
event
had.
thing. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh,
Why would you
Maybe
why would you make us RSVP to open to the public thing? Though? I don't get that.
It's so redundant. It's so redundant. I want to put my head through a glass, like plate glass windows. With that. I'm just like,
and maybe it's still go. I would still show up and try going.
I'm still, no, I'm still definitely gonna go. I'm gonna talk to my TikTok rep and see if he can like get in on the low key, but we'll see what happens. But that it's ridiculous to me that it sold out that fast and that like they. I'm sorry. if I talk about this, I'm gonna get a headache. They upset me. But I'm gonna go grab my Gatorade from the fridge. Nobody talk about anything cool while I'm gone.
Well, we're probably going to.
You have any
Hey
questions?
y'all,
Zach?
I think this is gonna be when I head out.
Well, we appreciate you having
Oh,
you
it was really
on.
great having you. I really appreciate having you on.
Thank
Thank
you
you
for
so much.
coming.
Yeah, guys, thank you.
Oh, thank
Hey.
you so much.
Bye.
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 Bye. Oh gosh.
I have a few more questions. I had them written down.
I have mine
I
written
guess
down.
Oh, you can start yours. I'm trying to find mine right now.
One of my questions is, can you give us your best Lulu? I want some apples.
Oh gosh.
On the
You're gonna
spot.
have to pay me for that. You're gonna have to pay
Okay,
me for that.
fine. I don't want to pay you.
Oh gosh.
Do you take Bitcoin?
I will definitely pay you for it.
You
Take
take
Bitcoin.
Do you take Bitcoin?
Do you take Bitcoin?
Now you
Oh
may or
my
may not
God.
receive the Bitcoin, but it is a question.
I know nothing about it.
Me either. That's why I asked.
On the spotlight.
No, I'll put you on the
God.
spot.
It was so weird because I'm regularly like a high pitched.
Yeah.
Oh no, I got some apples. No, got some too.
N-
No, let's make some applesauce. Come on, someone say Butters.
And it's a Lulu.
No, I was waiting for you to say the line Butters, and then I
Oh.
come up with a scream.
Yeah.
I don't know where you wanted me to go with that.
I'll do it. But
Butters.
I think
That
I
thing-
feel like part of me thought that like because I heard you speaking on like your Instagram and I'm like, why didn't they have her do a high pitched voice for Butters? I feel like Butters is such a high pitched character, and I'm
I
like, why was she so
know.
deep voiced in
Yeah.
the special?
Yeah.
That's one thing I had
there's
an
editing
issue
and
with.
everything. It's like after editing, it's like it's so much. It was made so much deeper. So, and I'm regularly like a soprano. So I don't know how that would have sounded, but
I feel like it would have sounded more like
Some,
Butters though if you
opera
actually
versions
did
of
your.
something.
No, I feel like if they actually had you do like like not that deep of a voice, I feel like it would have sounded more like Butters actually. And I'm not saying that it didn't.
Ooh.
Like I feel like the voice still captured Butters very well. But I was like, when I followed you on Instagram, I'm like, wait a minute. Like her natural speaking voice sounds more like Butters than the voice they had her do. I was like, what?
I'm actually convinced that little bit of singing like inspired the entire Sinners movie
Yeah.
until they prove me wrong.
You know what's so funny for that though? When my mom came in with, and when I sang that, and then I was like, oh no, not
Do
that
you
good
know?
song.
Do you
The
know
ending,
the
the ending
full
is part of this song.
lyrics? Yeah. Do
I
you know
don't.
the? Have you ever heard? Oh
I
my god.
don't.
Okay.
Oh,
Who wants
boy.
to
It's a
sing it?
song, but I
It's
don't.
Who wants to sing
Lulu,
it?
we got some apples.
I was
Lulu, you got
thinking,
some too.
I
Lulu, let's
I
make
was
some
gonna,
applesauce. Take off your clothes and Lulu. That's
That's the full
really
song.
I've heard that before. I was actually gonna do where I went into the studio and I actually like did a live version. I was thinking of doing that with the whole song. I don't know.
gosh, no,
I
no,
was thinking of doing that. I don't know.
Oh, compared to some of the other things that was said in that special, yeah, I think you would have been fine.
Oh man. And then
Now,
actually, what's so funny is I actually went up to people like I sang it last year with the guy that did saxophone to it, and then I also sang it with a guy that actually did like an acoustic like piano version with it, and I was trying to actually sing with it.
oh
Yeah,
my god, dude, you
it's
got to pull
perfect.
up to SDCC. You got to pull up to SDCC for the event for the little
I
South Park event. Dude.
know.
Everyone would be
I
super excited.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they, you
I think
should.
they'll be like,
They probably let you in and be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, you're cool."
yeah, they'll be like, yeah, you kind of.
But you commoner, they'll look at
gonna be there.
they'll look at me and Stats and be like, "Oh, you commoners, you're not allowed."
they were mentioning that I was late about it, but they were like, "Hey, you can have like, a graph area." I I don't know, like I'm like it's weird for me to like go to a new convention that I've never been to or a place I've never been to and be like, "Where the heck am I? What the heck? I don't know. I don't know."
Oh, and you know what? Look, I'll tell you this: San Diego Comic Con can be very disorienting. It's
Oh my god.
extremely disorienting. As somebody who's been for like I haven't been in years. Like I said, I hate it now. But like, dude, I'll never forget the first time I went. Like back in like what, like maybe 2010 or something. I was just like my head was spinning. I was like, I
Yeah.
wanted to touch everything. I wanted to buy everything. I wanted to take pictures with everything. I wanted to talk to everybody. I wanted to meet all the actors and actors. It's so overwhelming. So yeah, I get it.
I was a little too
Yeah,
young
because
to
I'm
go
like,
in 2010.
I need to go with
Alright.
more of a schedule. I can't go just like, hey, let me just wing it and see where it goes. No, I need a schedule.
Same,
I don't
same.
blame you.
Yeah.
But I have a very important question. No, I'm just kidding. It's not that important. Is there any funny lines that you recorded that didn't make the special?
Ooh, that's a great question.
They do cut out a lot of stuff from the show.
Yeah. Because when we went in, when we first auditioned, I think we had like two. And then when we went in, it was sort of similar, but then they started slowly like saying like, "Hey, do this line, don't do this." Um, I think
Um,
I said the line when I did it in my audition, and it was it was like something something you butt effing Jew. And it's like regular. I'm Jewish, so it's kind of funny as well
oh, you're
to
Jewish
have that
too?
line.
Oh
Yeah, I'm
wow, a
Jewish.
fellow Jew. What's up?
A fellow Jew.
A
Yeah.
fellow Jew. A fellow Jew.
Yes. What's up, Jew
What's up?
brother? And I wanted that line so badly. And it was such a good line, and I'm like, come on. But I wish that one went.
Mm,
Oh, I think that probably would go to Cartman.
yeah,
I
that'd
feel
probably
like.
go to
It
Cartman.
went to Cartman,
Well,
but I wish
And
Butters
I
would have
think that
said
that was
something.
also taken out because I don't remember that from the special at all. I think they
No.
took that out.
They had like they had a couple lines like on the audition. I don't think up in the but they were like really really good. And it was so funny because it was saying a British RP accent, which is sort of like that nice, really pretty accent. And it wasn't even like Cockney or
Oh my
oh my
goodness.
That was a good British accent, though.
Imagine being special with the accents. That should have been funny.
Imagine if they went in that direction. I can't picture that. I can't.
Nah, I can't picture that either. That's
It
crazy.
sounds hilarious though.
I would like to actually see. They'll probably do something down the road. I would like to actually.
Mm.
So okay, let's get into the political aspect of this, because I mean, obviously, this special was aiming at a certain point, and it hit a couple of demographics who either took it the wrong way, took it the right way, or took it exactly how it was supposed to be. You know what I mean?
Mm.
And basically, it's about diversifying, a lot of media, which is happening quite a bit out there. And a lot of people think it's going too far. A lot of people think it's perfect. And then there's the people who are in the middle where they're like, this is, you know, white people have gotten their time for fucking millennia
Years, yeah.
now.
Mhm.
And we haven't seen a lot of diversity because it's not something it's something that's been overlooked
I mean, just look
for
how good
decades.
Sinners was. Like when you brought up that movie, Sinners was
Fantastic.
fucking fantastic. So
Oh my
One of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. I've watched
yeah.
it like 40 times already. And
I didn't know
this
Haley
special,
Stein was black. So when she mentioned that, I was like, this is her first time doing a movie like and that's crazy that she had a role like because I never seen her.
No, me either.
neither have I. I think I only
So it's
remember her
totally
from like
changing.
Disney shit.
Honestly, and
Yeah.
I like the message they portrayed in the special, where it's like it's very important to diversify media, but as long as you aren't changing already like already established characters.
Established.
Like they made the point
Yeah.
Miles Morales and Spider-Man, and he's not Peter Parker, but he's just as awesome. And he's
yeah,
like it's you're taking it and making something new with it. You're not just retreading the same thing. And I think that's important because it's also to an extent where it's like you're not. It's like, oh, we want to make we want to it's like pandering, but it's like, oh, we want to make it more diverse for black people. And it's like, okay, but it's also kind of racist to not make it its own thing. It's like you're just retreading on a already like a white character by making them. It's like reverse racism. I guess that's the term. It's like it's not racist. Like they're not trying to be racist, but it's also racist. It's like, oh, so it can't be its own thing because it's black.
And another thing about it is it brings a level of hope. Like, God, how can I say this without sounding terrible? Um, like it does feel like pandering, like you said, Jeff. Like a lot of the times it does feel like pandering. It's like, oh, let's give this person a role just because they're black, or just because they're a woman, or just because they're some kind of minority. And then you're just like, well, why the fuck did you do that? Versus really good stories that are built up. Falcon being Captain America now. I didn't like the show Falcon and the Winter Soldier. I thought it was awful. I thought the movie
I
Captain
don't
America
follow
4
Marvel.
was okay.
Mm,
Um, but the at the end of Endgame, when Cap gave Falcon the shield, it was such a hopeful and awesome moment. I don't know if you guys have seen Endgame and stuff, but
yeah.
it was such an awesome moment. It was an awesome fucking moment. And it was like, damn, I have hope for Sam being the new Captain America. But the way they wrote the stories was so goddamn pandering. And it was just like, yeah, he's black. Make sure you know that everybody knows that he's black. Make sure versus Ryan Coogler, who does black movies so goddamn well while making the cast like that. And that's also why I appreciate the fact that, and I think somebody brought it up earlier. I appreciate the fact that they did bring in, minorities to do these voices in this
Right.
special. And Trey Parker and Matt Stone, they do understand the difference between pandering and good storytelling while boosting their minority characters.
Right. We've talked about this a lot on this podcast. Trey Parker and Matt Stone, even though they are both white people, they do understand struggle and stuff like that. And they understand that, you can look at South Park on a base level and be like, oh, what they're saying right here, like the Wheel of Fortune N-word episode. You can look at it on a base level and be like, oh, they said the N-word a bunch of times and it's really racist. But you got to look at it on the perspective where it's like, they're making a point that if a white person if there was ever a slur that affected a white person the way that the N-word is a black person, they would try to legal or illegalize it immediately. It's like, it's true. It's
Exactly.
absolutely true.
Yeah, it's
And it's
very
stuff like that.
true.
And it's like with the Panderverse, it's like a lot of times, a lot of these new projects where it's like a black character, these people who are not in touch with society or anything like that would just be like, oh, this character's traits that that person is black. It's not that, oh, this person, it's not an interesting character because all their character trait is that, oh, it's black. Look at this. We have a black character now. Look at this. It's so diverse. It's like, no, that's not diversity. It's just being pandering.
Mm.
I think that they really hit the nail on the head there, and I think that it's true because it's like you can try to be for diversity and representation. It's like it's still pushing that agenda where it's like, oh, black actors and black characters are kind of pushed to the side, and their only trait is that they're black. It's like that's just kind of fucked up, honestly. It's the best way to say for it.
And Hollywood has done it a lot, especially since maybe like I want to say like 2013, 2014, like especially when the Me Too movement started, which was great. But like ever since then, Hollywood has been like pushing these things, and then Trump's first presidency really set it off. It was like, dude, he came out so fucking like I don't want to get too much into that, but he's so fucking unrealistic. Like I honestly sometimes don't even think he's a real like person. But yeah, ever since his first presidency, yeah, it's baffling. So ever since his first presidency, like they've really pushed those agendas because the right wingers have been like, yelling about everything. So yeah, it's really, but it is nice to see good writing. Good writing with good ethnicity.
They're fucking boycotting the new Superman movie because they delve into that he's like an immigrant, which is like, no, he's always been an immigrant, and you just sound bigoted because you're not watching Superman because he's an immigrant. Like that's literally his whole character.
Oh, these are the people who have never read a goddamn comic book in their life.
Well, I don't read comic books either, but I also know Superman's an immigrant, and I also like really respect that they're giving a platform for like people who feel empowered. The fact that Superman, even though he is played by a white guy and played he is a white character, but he's like the whole point of his character is like he's not from Earth. I guess I'm not super in touch with Superman. I like Superman, but I like that they really delved into that. I think that's really empowering, and it's also not pushing. It's not pandering. It's also not pandering, and I think that's also a good thing. Where it's like they aren't just saying, "Oh, look at Superman. He's this guy from another planet." They're like, "No, it's like he's adapting to everything," and I really appreciate that, and I really appreciate. But I just don't like the whole like hate towards it, I guess. So I think that Trey and Matt were really powerful in this special, where it's like just because you have a black character and you doesn't mean that it's diverse.
Yeah, that's true.
You have to actually flesh out the character, make them their own character, and not just be like, oh, look at this character, look at our diversity quota. And I think that again, don't put a chicken in it and make it gay. Oh yeah. That was the funny thing. Put a chicken like don't give her a character, just put a chicken and make her gay. Whatever. So I think that's what Cartman said, right?
Yeah, that's what Kathleen Kennedy said. Put a chicken in it, make it gay.
Montana, are you half black?
I am half black. I'm half Native American, black, Caucasian, Alaskan, a little bit of everything.
I'm just a Jew.
I'm just a Jew.
He's just Jew, fortunately.
Yeah, I'm just Jewish.
If I wasn't black, we'd be in trouble.
Oh man.
I know right now I'm like light, but if you see me in the sun like cooking and
I can see it in the hair. Like honestly,
see, the thing I forgot to ask with Diana was that they had her play a powerful black woman, but actually Kenny was Asian in the special, I believe.
Yeah.
Ah, they flipped the. And the other one was Indian. So
Kyle was Indian, yeah.
So they did black powerful.
Oh, and Stan was Mexican.
That was a 360. I think they just wanted to throw.
I'm wearing this sweater, by the way.
There's no butters on there.
Yeah, but I think she's wearing. Oh,
actually, there's a story behind that. So I don't remember which might have been, but if you look at the special promo, Butters was originally. I don't know why they flipped it, but Butters was. I don't know which one they flipped it with, but Butters was originally supposed to be like one of the four, and then they trapped her in the.
I still think you have a big part in the special.
Yeah, it probably comes from like, remember the trailer? Kenny actually dies, so it was probably supposed to be Butter standing there with them after Kenny dies, which would have made a lot of sense and probably would have been pretty hilarious.
Everyone was like, "What the heck happened to Butters? Where'd Butters go?"
So was that you in the promo saying "Oh hamburgers"? That was you saying it.
We did all the promo stuff. That
Okay,
was when we first went in
okay, I see. So that was when you didn't know you're being Butters. Dude,
there.
there
Yeah,
was
and
a
then
stark difference of your voice tone in that promo versus the full special. So now it makes
yeah,
total sense.
'cause they were still playing around with it, and then when we went in, they're like, okay, we're really gonna change. So like the first day, no, actually the second time we came, um, that I think that was when the promo came, or a little bit like a week after. So didn't know what the heck they were doing. They were just like, come in, do this, do that. Okay, that's it.
See, that's why I'm scared to ever work with Trey Parker and Matt Stone, man. I don't need that. I don't need that on my
I would
on my
never do it.
conscience right now.
I've already heard
It's
stories from your
so
friends. It's just so fast. It's so too fast for me.
and it's
And then
like it's messed up.
they're hilarious. Yeah, they're fucking hilarious. How do you get this shit done in one take when they're fucking making you laugh, like doing their voices and shit?
Yeah, it's like you want to stop and talk, and you want to like talk about it and ask questions about it. They're like, no, 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 no. Keep going. Move on. Move on.
Oh, do you know who you directly worked with?
Um, I think
I
it was
know most of the crew.
does the T
Mr. Mackey or Garrison? Which one?
I don't know what his actual name. I forgot what his actual, but he has glasses regularly and
Oh,
has a
that's-
long beard.
Long beard. Adrian Beard?
They have a
No.
character. He's an actual character on the show. He voices too. He was the audio engineer, and then
So you didn't work
Believe it or
with
not.
Trey Parker or Matt Stone?
no, they were too
Oh,
busy for
you.
my session.
Mm.
They were too busy
Wow.
for my session. But I
Oh,
worked.
yeah, they probably were.
They probably
think it was
were
like-
more particular on Janisha than anyone because she was probably the biggest
Yeah.
role out of all of you. Yeah, well.
Yeah, I was there. I think when they had a meeting, they were in a meeting during my session.
Uh,
They were too busy to work with me.
so you never did you ever get to meet them or well I assume you never got
I
to?
only
Wow.
saw a meeting that they had. That was it.
Well, Trey and Matt, if you ever hear this, that was low. I'm
That's
kidding.
that's really low.
How do you not meet Butters? Like, come on.
Oh my god! And then we meet years later, and they're like, we're sorry we ditched you." Like,
Now, I've heard a lot of really great things about them, so I do think that they probably was just scheduling issues.
it was. As also there was the at the time.
Oh, that was going on during
I was
that?
just about to say, it was like some of the
That's
like Paramount stuff.
That's why they ended up doing the special, so they could take time to get the show back into because the specials pretty much were delaying it. Pretty much like over.
Yeah, we knew that the specials were delaying the show because they were really like pissed about like.
Well, apparently, the specials they're not doing any more of them.
Yeah. So
Yeah, they're jumping back into the show.
Yeah, so basically, this whole like Paramount thing is like kind of screwed over their production. They keep getting pushed back for the next season. So I think that they're just going back to doing like because I think for the last few years they did 6 regular episodes and then 2 specials a year. So now I think they're just going back to doing 10 regular episodes. Which I feel like the Panderverse was such a great story, but I feel like it could have been split into 2 regular episodes as well.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I said it in one of my videos. I was like, dude, I would love to see the cast return for just
Me
a
too,
regular
me
ass
too.
episode. I would love to
if
see another
everyone-
Panderverse episode.
would you
Everyone
ever
asked
come
for it.
back?
They come. Me?
Listen,
Yeah,
I'll
you.
tell
Heck yeah, I would. Heck yeah, I would.
I'll tell my crew friends. I'll be like, tell Trey and Matt to make another Panderverse episode. And then they're gonna say, no, we do, we want.
They got a good score. Come on.
Yeah, it's actually I think it's the highest rated South Park special. I believe it is.
I believe so. Yeah, it's so goddamn funny.
It is very
I
funny.
see them coming with. They need
And I
to.
said this before you joined. I think Seth. I think the fact that it was them doing the voices and not just Trey and Matt doing a girl impressions like made it
Yeah.
perfect.
Oh, dude, I was stoked when I seen like I think actually Jeff had told me he's like, dude,
Yeah.
like like the whole cast was I think we were like talking about it after it had aired,
Yep.
and he was like, yo, they had that wasn't like Matt and Trey doing those voices, right? The girls. I was like, really?
Well, I
And
said,
so
I
I'll
said
go.
it wasn't the main female voice actors. They had they hired other people to do them, and we looked at like
Yeah.
the cast was like, wow, it was like all these.
I
different
was
people.
like, no way. Oh these diverse, beautiful women. Like, good God, yes,
Mm-hmm.
yes.
Yes. And you'd be shocked because all of us, like, we're still coming up. You know, I would have thought that, you know, not having any perspective on both casting, I thought they would have gave it to like some A-lister, but you know, they had to get the show running, so they non-union. I don't know if Janisha or any of the other ones are SAG eligible. They had to keep it going and non-union, and they gave us a shot.
I feel
I
like
hate working with A-listers,
Janisha
though.
was probably the most
Yeah.
union out of all of you because she's out of all the people that were the girls, and I looked at like all of your IMDb. She has like the most shows on her thing, so I thought she was like
Yeah.
under it, but I guess not. She's
thing
been
about
in
them is they hate working
Wakanda
with-
forever, so
she's who was she in Black Panther? She's she Noble?
She's one of the Dora
Noble.
Milaje.
yeah.
Yeah. But they Trey and Matt hate working with A-listers, so I think that was actually intentional.
I can understand.
They don't fall under SAG-AFTRA. That back when the first or however it's
The
pronounced,
first
my bad.
strike, yeah.
The first strike happened. They have all of their writers are just hired by them. They're not like union writers. They pay their writers, this and that. So back when the first writer strike happened, they were making the show still, and they had like this episode about Canada going on strike, which is basically just a joke about the writers going on strike.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're all of their writers are not union, and all of their voice actors are not union. They just pay them directly. That's just what they do because they don't want to deal with that, and they just feel like they
Yeah, I can understand that.
deserve that.
God bless them. God bless them for that, by the way.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
They're great bosses to work with.
And the fact that they pay them like probably because like you guys said you got paid before the special even dropped, right? Like, or before you guys got
Yeah.
done.
I
You got
thought I
paid
got
for
paid
your
for the
second call,
audition.
right?
We got paid I think for each time we went. Yeah, we had a base rate on each time we went.
Oh.
Wow.
See, that's how you do business. Just
That is how you do
people,
business.
More good
people,
press
man.
for Trey and Matt.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Like, and that's why you got people like Luigi Mangione out there because like people aren't paying you. They're not paying people.
Yeah.
These
I hope
at least
corporations
they
are
paid us.
fucking greedy.
At least
that.
they paid us. There's
I
other
just-
people
Exactly.
waiting for their pay for jobs sometimes, so I'm
Well,
happy.
I mean,
I
you see all the
actually-
writers and actor strikes. Yeah, they're not getting paid, and it's really sad because without them, they don't have any shows. Like,
Exactly.
I went to school
And
for
that's
writing, and I decided not to
that's
pursue
what
it because
AI
of those reasons.
Oh.
Yeah.
Like,
AI
nobody wants
wants
to.
to do it, though.
Like, dude, imagine spending fucking like 8 hours on a set, and then it's like, you're still not, and then the show or movie or whatever you're working on comes out, and you're still not getting paid for it. That is just that's disgusting. Dude.
Yeah.
That's exactly why. So I went to school for writing, and that's exactly why I didn't pursue it because it's like that. They don't get paid. They just don't get paid enough.
I mean,
Sad.
you could become a South Park writer and get paid good.
Good. I'm good.
Exactly.
I'm not funny enough for that.
Oh, come on.
You're
made me
funny. You've
giggle
made some
that
good
time
jokes
or
in
two,
this
yeah.
podcast.
I swear, Montana, he's made me giggle at least twice.
And everyone's collaborating, so it's not only folks.
That is very true.
It's
A
actually
round
just sit around and
table?
listen to-
Oh.
It's actually most of you to sit around and listen to Trey and Matt come up with ideas, and then Trey writes. So there you go.
Did you ever do like table
here for that.
reads?
Yeah, did you guys ever do a table read for South Park or no?
No,
I didn't think so.
Nope.
I didn't think so. But based off of what you were telling us.
Didn't get the script got there. And then when we left, we had to give the script back.
Mm.
Did you guys? That's my next question. I'll ask the question later, but I have another question.
Yeah.
We lost her.
Oh, no.
She's frozen.
We saw each other.
Oh,
So you just
Montana,
came in?
you froze for a minute.
Yeah, you froze for a little
Oh,
bit.
I'm sorry. I'll repeat.
No,
it.
no, you're good. You're good.
We came in, we just saw each other, spoke a little bit, went in and out, left. That was it.
Oh, wow. So, do you keep in contact with like well, obviously you keep in contact with Lauren because she came on and Janisha.
Diana, and you keep in contact with everybody, like all the different like Panderverse voices. I mean, Diana joined and Janisha was supposed to join, but I know Janisha follows me on Instagram, which is crazy.
Wait, she follows you? Damn.
Yeah, she follows me on Instagram. It's crazy. But I have like one of the biggest South Park pages. That's probably why. Yeah, do you keep in contact with everybody who voiced on Panderverse?
We do talk a little bit, but we're also on our little tangents. We're trying to do more press stuff. Because of the strike and everything, couldn't do much press stuff. So we're trying to get
Ah,
everyone together for like a couple things to actually so everyone knows and knows our faces because a lot of people are like thinking it's Trey and Matt. So they're like they don't know that we did it.
that's
So we're trying to
crazy.
get out there and get like on some panels and
Well, hopefully this,
That'd be awesome.
hopefully you being on this podcast will spread your name around. Hopefully,
maybe.
I
Some
hope at
stuff for the
least
podcast.
because big deal to us.
Well, I mean, I do know that when I first followed you on Instagram back in like 2023, I think your following grew pretty high after that special came out, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it grew a little bit, but being a voice actor, like I know because of this job, I've known and met other like I know the guy that does like Looney Tunes right now. He does I think Rabbit. I don't remember his name.
Is it Eric
Um,
Bauza?
yeah, I've
Okay.
connected
Yeah.
with him. Sarah something plays I forgot her last name, but she plays Ash right now on Pokemon. Um, so this opportunity has like expanded me in the voiceover world. Like because of this job, I've also gotten a rep to get more opportunities and have another opportunity coming up because of this opportunity.
Oh,
That's terrific.
So
I was gonna ask you about that too later on though. Like what's
oh man,
next for you?
I'm jumping to all
But
your questions.
save that for the end.
Yeah.
I'll save it. But this opportunity has opened a lot of doors, and but being a voice actor, you don't really know the people actually behind the voices. Watch the show, and that's it.
that's true.
So I hope in the future that more voice actors get the opportunity.
Of course. I actually think that's perfect. That's pretty awesome that you got to get new roles because of the Panderverse special. I think that's really awesome. I
Yeah,
think that especially considering South Park, like besides The Simpsons, I feel like is this biggest like adult
Yeah.
cartoon series. I feel like, so I think
Yeah.
that's pretty big because it's like
it's
wow, I was
definitely
on South
gotten
Park,
bigger
so
over the years. I feel like because it started
for
off
sure.
slow, but then now it's just like this huge thing. You see it everywhere. So
Well, you know what?
Everyone.
South Park has had this like okay, when South Park first started, it was like like the grungy like garage fucking white boys really loved it because they were cursing, and then it hit this point when like, and then it hit this point where like it
It was
became a
making fun of
really
everything.
good and educational show for the world, basically. Like every episode had a moral message that really hit with people, or I would hope it would have hit with people. So it became the golden years. And then after that, it started to like hit a demographic of like younger people where like, Wheat and Craig getting together, stuff like that happening. And it was just like, oh shit, like, now the younger crowd is like really getting into it. And it's not as vulgar as it was. So, a lot of the younger crowd are really liking it, and they like that, Trey and Matt kind of rip on conservatives a little bit more now. So
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
had its eras where like it hit its demographics, but the thing is, it never got away from the whole moral of the show is, you know, making a point,
yeah,
and and sending a message to about how society should be versus what it is.
Thanks for the history lesson, Unc.
he's the
That's
oldest out
true.
of all of us here.
You know
So
what? Oh my god,
So
that's
here's my
strike two.
question.
All right?
that's
Strike
true.
Was the Vamp Kid comment earlier the strike one?
Yes, it was.
Okay. So here's another question. Did you get any like gifts or like anything from? Because I know
Gear.
Train Matt like to give gifts to like crew members or like people who work on the show. Do you ever get any like production gifts or anything like that?
No. Oh wow. We're gonna.
Wow.
That's
We
bull.
walked away with nothing.
What?
Other
None
than
of
the paycheck,
it?
of course.
That's
We got a paycheck and
Wow.
some photos. That was it.
That's
Couple
crazy.
photos, a paycheck, and no gifts. Okay. Well,
I was like,
thanks,
you
South
could
Park.
have hooked us up with the DVD or the sweatshirt.
Right. Like, come on.
Exactly.
You know, pardon me. In their defense, it was a rough time. Like just out of COVID, they're fighting with Paramount Plus for
23
like
was not after
3
COVID. It
years.
was like way after COVID.
It was like okay, you know what I mean, all right. You know what I mean. It was a couple of years after COVID. There was a lot going on. Matt and Trey are fighting with Paramount Plus. We all know about that going on. Like
Still going on to
like
this day.
Yeah.
exactly. Like Montana, like when you went to like the to do the things like were Matt and Trey like sitting around the table like yelling about Paramount, or did you know anything before the rest of the public? Like
Well,
Where they just
I'm gonna be honest. I actually like NDA wise, I can't share any like.
Yeah.
But to be honest, I don't remember what they were saying. But they were around like this. Is they have like an up. I was wearing like in order to run to the bathroom, like have to pass their off, and they had like this big round table, and they were like people and things like that. I think it was about the distributor, but I have no.
That was gonna be my
I'm assuming it
question.
probably was that.
My question was gonna be, did you have to sign an NDA and non-disclosure agreement for anything? And you just basically answered my question.
Yes.
But
I
I
had
figured.
to sign like the night before. I had to sign like 20 to 30 plus page document NDAs. Can't release any secrets, things like that. Didn't hear anything anyway. No one was there.
Content,
Like the building
please
was
do
like
not tell anybody.
Yeah.
but like when I was passing, the people that like draw out the card, the
The
animation.
storyboarders.
Yeah, I was watching that and I was able to do that.
Oh, that's cool.
That was cool. They were like breaking it down and like how they did it, catching the ideas. That was about it.
Does
Other than that,
Adrian
like,
does Adrian
is there
Beard
any
still?
secrets?
Oh, sorry.
Yes,
Go
he
ahead.
Uh,
He still does.
is there
Okay, never
any
mind.
secrets that you can spill? From the
No,
set? Like,
stats. Are you trying to get her like?
any-
What the heck? You're trying to,
No,
are you
no,
trying
no.
to get Paramount to like drone strike her house?
Yeah, drone strike our
he will never work
podcast.
for Paramount again.
No. Like not secrets that you can't release, but like anything that like like that you're like, oh wait, I can say this. Like I can tell this, but
Beginning, like all I can really think
Yeah,
of.
I mean that was big. I
Yeah,
didn't
that
even
was
know
big.
that.
I didn't even know that.
I
that's
don't know if
actually
I was supposed to
hilarious.
say that. I've said it on red carpets before. I don't know if I'm
I doubt
supposed to
they
say that
care.
or not.
I doubt they care.
They're gonna do the idea anyway, and they've had British accents and stuff on the show.
Yeah.
But I think that was the British accent. That was major.
And that's really big. I didn't, like I said, I didn't even know that. That's crazy. And
Yeah.
I usually find out a lot through the crew too, which is, I'm like, wow.
I wish they filmed behind the scenes and they we had to sign like even whole crew actually came. I wish like even when we went in, we weren't even allowed to like really film anything. And I was so upset because shoot, I would have been vlogging and everything. But
Yeah, I would have done the
wasn't vlogging,
same.
But they had like a whole actual
Yeah, they got this. So they did this documentary called 6 Days to Air. I don't remember his name, but he does everything. He records he does film for every episode of the show. They have every episode of the show they've ever done in a documentary style that they want to put out when the show's over. So they're gonna have like everything they've ever done as a documentary here whenever they end the show, which apparently is gonna be it for a long time now because they are gonna sign a thing to do season 35
Yeah, that's
up to season 35.
crazy. We'll just get like a full movie of like behind the scenes of.
They'll probably do like a documentary show, like every other thing is doing now, where they put it on some streaming service and behind South Park.
I hope they release it because I want to see some of that stuff. I want to see it. Never got some actual footage, so I would like to see it.
Well, I will tell you this: like
fantastic.
sometimes the DVD will put like, because I'm a big DVD guy, and like back in the day, they used to like put it on the
Behind the scenes.
behind the scenes, yeah, of how they made the
Do that
show.
anymore, though.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
you can watch
figured.
shows when I was a kid.
But I don't know. I don't think they did though, because
No,
they
they
would have
didn't.
mentioned it to me. Someone would have mentioned it, but no.
They don't have any.
No.
Paramount got lazy. Apparently the crew wants to do the behind the scenes stuff on the DVD, but Paramount's really lazy and they don't want to add that anymore. It costs too much money, I guess. Because
That's
DVDs aren't
crazy.
really like selling the way they used to, obviously, because DVDs are kind of
Everyone's
Well, yeah.
streaming.
Wait, okay. So I have a question for everybody here. Like
Okay.
the fact that Comedy Central is owned by Paramount, right?
Yes.
So like if they do get out of the deal with Paramount, they won't be airing on Comedy Central anymore,
They'll
right?
still be airing on Comedy Central, but they just won't be through Paramount Plus anymore. Like, they can still go
Okay,
through.
how does that work? Like,
so
is Comedy Central its
a
own
completely
entity,
different,
or
yeah, it's its own like company through Paramount.
because
So
I
if
thought
they're
it was
signing
a
a deal with
subsidiary. It's
no,
not a
it's like it's
subsidiary
owned,
of
so it's
Paramount.
owned by Paramount. But if they just sign a deal with Comedy Central, not Paramount, they're like it's okay. They can do that because Comedy Central owns South Park still. I guess it's really weird. I don't know the legality of it. I'm not. You're gonna gonna have to ask someone who is a lawyer, man.
I can probably
I
go
might
get my
do it.
dad real quick, but
Zach, call your dad. Call your dad, Zach.
I can probably call my dad, get my dad to talk about the legal aspect of this. I was actually, it's funny because my dad, when I first started this podcast, he always wanted to do his own podcast, and I was like, Dad, I'm doing my own podcast. He got so jealous that he started his own podcast like 3 weeks after. I was like, you did that because I started my own podcast, didn't you? He's like,
Oh,
maybe.
what a petty bitch. Come on.
So yeah, he's a
Hope
little
he doesn't
petty.
listen to this.
He's he probably will. I'll tell him to listen to it.
Oh,
But,
how petty. Oh, my God. Got it.
but
Respect to your pops.
I've had my dad on a couple of episodes if you want to listen.
He's a lawyer. Talking about Johnny Cochran.
Yeah, we talked about the Johnny Cochran and we talked about Cartman Land. He was great in his aspects for legal. So I told him about this lawsuit going on between Trey Parker and Matt Stone. I was like, hey, Dad, maybe have me on your podcast so we could talk about the legality of this lawsuit that's going on right now. He's thinking about it.
No,
So
your podcast is too big for mine.
oh, now it is that because we have the beautiful Montana Jacobowitz on.
Oh,
we have-
thanks.
I totally pronounced your name wrong in my original
No
video. I
worries.
was like, holy shit.
It's
As
alright.
I was posting it, I was like, wait. I was like looking at you. I was like, did I pronounce that wrong? I was like,
It's
I was
alright.
also like, at that time, I think I was like drunk, and I was with my friends, and I was like, holy shit, guys, the voice actors of Butters just fucking Pandverse Butters just followed me. I was like, I gotta go home and make a video. So like, I drive home real quick. I wasn't drunk when I
That's why
drove
you don't
home.
drink, kids.
Oh,
Thank
God.
you. Thank you.
Yeah, but I also I drove home. I come in the house. I pour myself a glass of wine, and I'm like, fuck yeah, let's do this. And I'm like,
Stats
I
just pulled off the
fucking
Bloody Mary.
ran that video. I was
That's
so
why you don't,
excited.
that's why you
ran
don't
to
drink,
it.
folks. That's why
Hmm.
you don't drink.
Oh, this is why you do drink, okay? Because then you have like fun podcasts with awesome people, okay?
Maybe I'm just in a different generation because this is why you don't drink, folks.
Yeah, I'm with you, Jeff, honestly. I'm not a big drinker.
I don't drink at
I
all.
haven't-
You see what I got to deal with?
Don't
See,
you
they're not
me and
fun.
Montana are
Don't
very
judge
similar in
me.
age, though. So like we're like right in the same age. So it's like, yeah, no, alcohol is not
I-
awesome.
I will.
I paid
I'm a
attention in health
okay.
class. I paid attention in health class. I don't want that stuff.
My liver.
I'm a
is gonna be very
bartender,
happy.
okay? I'm a bartender. I have no choice. I have no
That's what they
choice in the
all say.
matter. I'm surrounded by the stuff.
That's what they
I
all
am
say.
surrounded.
That's what they all say.
That's the thing.
See, there's the funny Jeff that we know.
There's the third. There's the third strike. Dang it.
Yeah, third
dang it.
strike
Getting
and the
fired.
third giggle too. So there you go.
Okay.
But yeah.
Okay. So since you did do the voices, did you see these stupid news articles that kept popping up that like didn't know what they were talking about? Where it's like South Park is changing all of its voices for the new season. You see all that stupid stuff? Where it's like it's just a special.
Yeah.
Like just stop.
I meant
It's
to
like
bring
you're
that
so
up,
out of
dude.
touch. Everyone's so out of touch. Everything that they can clickbait with, that's what they do. And I'm like, guys, it's just a special. You mean the whole
One of the
season?
YouTube videos, there was this guy.
All these
I don't know
AI
if you-
generated ones.
There was AI generated.
Where it's like they fake a prompt and it's like an AI voice doing it. I'm like, okay.
Oh yeah, I've.
So
My mom's like,
cringe.
"Are you real?" I'm like, "No, they're not
No.
real."
Oh, they're
But-
so cringe.
I
I mean, you see
I
Ben
seen one
Shapiro
that was
reacting
funny.
to it, and I was like, oh.
I don't know if you.
Unfortunately, that was super cringy.
Listen. Ben Shapiro, the Jewish community does not claim Ben Shapiro.
that guy. I watched his video.
We do not claim
Oh.
Ben Shapiro. I don't know about you, Montana, but we do not claim Ben Shapiro.
I don't claim Kanye West, so we're
All in the same boat.
No.
Yeah, we don't claim Ben Shapiro, but I will say that, and unfortunately, I think that I want to bring this up too, and I forgot to bring this up earlier. Sorry if we're taking up too much of your time. This
Oh no, it's
this special brought a lot of people out of the woodwork where they came out being like, "Oh yeah, South Park is taking down the more like the I guess like the era now they're considering this era. A lot of people, racist people are calling this DEI era or. South Park's finally taking it down. It's like they're only saying that because they don't actually understand what they're talking about. And I see this a lot now where it's like they take quotes by Cartman as being like, oh yeah, South Park predicted how the world is now. It's like, it's Cartman. How are you gonna get your morals from fucking Cartman, who is written to be the worst person ever, who doesn't reflect Trey and Matt's like actual beliefs? It's like, that's how you know you're so down a pipeline. And it's like, I saw it when this special came out. I'm like, all I see is South Park finally tackles the wokeness in Hollywood, and it's just like, this is not what they were doing. And I don't think the people who are voice acting the characters in the special would really appreciate these literal racist rhetorics popping up about this special when it wasn't racist in the slightest.
They didn't know what it was even about, like, when we were reading the lines. We didn't even know how it was gonna, and what it was even focused on. So when it came out as that, like, as that topic, as the focus, but we love it. Like,
Right.
so, like, it's just like it's fighting the norm. That's what I love.
Oh yeah, dude. That is their specialty.
Fighting the norms is literally what they've been doing since like 1997.
Yeah. Changing Hollywood.
The thing that people don't understand about Trey and Matt, like, people, like, I actually have some guy in my comments section say this. He's like, two white guys talking about this issue. I forgot what the issue was, but he's like, bringing up this issue, like, that's not like, he basically said it's not right that two white guys bring up this shit. And I'm just like, all right, first of all, one of them is Jewish, so he probably understand. Yeah, he probably understands the
some aspect
hatred.
of it.
He understands hatred
recently.
and
There's been a lot of
bigotry
Jewish hate
and
recently.
Yeah, exactly, dude. You guys seen Elmo's?
No, that was
Elmo's Twitter got hacked, right? Like, and all that shit.
Like, kill the Jews. It was like, oh my god.
Yeah, it was really bad, dude.
He had to come out.
Also,
it stems from the
also
Israel
they were saying like kill Trump too.
Okay, well,
Yeah,
honestly, I'm not saying we're not talking about that. We're talking about the Jewish thing. That's the fucked up part, not the other one.
Oh yeah. That one doesn't really matter. Yeah, I know one matters more than the other.
Let's cut that joke out of the podcast. Actually, when this goes up, I don't want the Secret Service to bust my door down.
No, don't worry.
Oh, they got a lot bigger problems than us.
No, for real. This stupid rhetoric where it's like, yes, the Israel-Palestine problem, obviously, but it's like this anti-Jew rhetoric is so fucked up. It's like, no, there's nothing to do with Jews.
Israel does not represent all Jews.
And no, I mean, a lot of, even though, but a lot of people in Israel aren't even Jewish.
There you go. See, I didn't like, dude, like, you can't. That's like saying like, oh, I hate all black people. Like, if a Jewish person was like, I hate all black people because of Kanye's tweet, like, he doesn't represent us. He does not represent. I don't hate all white people because Trump is a fucking idiot. I don't hate all billionaires because fucking, like, a few of them are fucking vicious cunts.
Most of them are terrible.
Most of them are, but like, there's a few. There's probably like one. Honestly, I think there might be
Ron
one.
Isn't terrible though, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Like, so like, you can't lump people together. There's this South Park episode that basically says this, and I had it in my head a minute ago, and I'm sorry, guys, I'm extremely tired.
Episodes of South Park that do this, so.
Yeah, like,
it's powerful. And it's like, yes, they are both two white guys doing it, but they're so in touch with how the world really is. So it's like, can you blame them for wanting to talk about something? And also, they're both married to black women, so they obviously have firsthand experience.
I was gonna say that too. Yeah, I was gonna bring that up. Like, dude, like, you think they don't get like
biracial couple? Like, that's the same with my parents. So, like, even though my dad's white, no offense, sort of going through the same thing as the wife.
Right.
Exactly. Yeah. They get those looks.
Yep.
It's disturbing how, like, because of course I've dated quite a few women in my time, and some of them have been white. And man, like, dude, like, you get the looks, and you'll understand if you guys, date, somebody who is a different race from you. Like, you understand when somebody saes the look, you know what it is.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
It's that lady born in 1946, and
she gives you the weird side eye. Like, why are you two together?
Wearing some shirt that says are like land of the free because of the brave or something.
Exactly. She has she still says Negro League. Like, it's that person. they'll give you that look. You know what I mean? So yeah,
Oh yeah.
it but Matt and Trey, man, they get it, man. They really do get it. That's why I love this fucking show.
Very true. I think that they're like, I think it's very awesome that you guys get to be a part of a show that's
Yeah.
really been fighting the fight against bigotry since it's been on TV. I think that's
Oh
really
yeah.
awesome. And I think, people look at the show and they see the really, they do tell, they do set, like, make satire of it. So they do tell racist jokes, but it's like, you can see
Yeah.
why, and you can see that they're saying that this isn't okay by doing that. Like, yes, they're going to be funny with it. And it's obviously some people are just going to boil it down to the, like face value. Where it's like, oh, they're just being racist, when it's really like, you have to look deeper into it,
It's not
which
fully-
is, yeah, it's a point. Absolutely.
I'm speaking with
So, yeah.
fans even. One guy that's sorry, there's this one guy from France, and like it's talk internationally, like fans that are international. But like he was talking about like I'm from France, and like with what's going on in the U.S. with like you guys, your president, it's like crazy, and I don't believe in that. I believe in like what South Park believes in, like bringing like things together and fighting this and that. So I was like, just to hear like other perspectives of fans internationally on the show, and like what their perspective of like what message they're getting from the show.
Yeah,
different
that's actually a
episodes.
good point you bring up, because we have two people, not all, me, Stats, and Jeff. We're usually the main three, and then
We have a few
NX.
friends that hop on once in a while who are
Yeah.
like from different countries, and they also are like totally like even though they're not firsthand experiencing what we're experiencing, that every country in this world feels the side effects. As much as I hate to say that America's a central part of the entire world, it really is. And a lot of the terrible things that happen here get pushed out to other countries. So it is very therapeutic when you have these people from other countries being like, yeah, we understand what you're going through. It's really terrible.
I don't know if any of you guys have ever been to Ireland, but I went to Ireland back when Trump first got elected, and they fucking hate him. I'm talking like on street posts, they have like fucking signs like this is what, like 2017, 18. They're just like fuck it, just signs like fuck Trump.
They hate Trump in Ireland and the UK.
Like I keep telling my friends, I'm like, dude, look, if things keep going bad and keep going the way they're going in this country, Ireland is my first choice. Australia would be my first choice, but the spiders out there, I can't deal with it.
I'm going to Canada because it's free healthcare.
I'm going to Ireland because, I don't know, my selfish reasons. I'm not there, of course.
You know,
Rosie's there. Rosie's there.
Yeah, hey, see, she got it right. She got it right.
who's?
Okay.
So
Am I just that out of touch that I
Everybody's
don't
in the
know who
country.
Rosie is?
Rosie O'Donnell.
Oh, Rosie O'Donnell. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't-
O'Donnell. I think I said McDonald or McDonald. I'm sorry. I forgot her name.
That's still funny. Still funny.
Rosie
I'm keep-
O'Donnell. Wait,
uh,
that's the person. That's the joke we're talking about the other day. That's the South Park joke.
That's because he wants to take.
But yeah,
Oh,
I think
God,
that was a very.
that's-
I'm sorry that we had to bring you into the political aspect of the special, Montana. I just thought that it was very important to the discuss that if we're talking about the Panderverse
He
special.
goes
That does
into it a little bit.
really go into it. I mean,
You have to
I'm sure that
understand that we
everyone
are a South
reserves their
Park
own rights.
podcast.
Yeah.
We talk
We
about
don't care.
everything. We make all the jokes. Like we are completely inappropriate,
worry.
yet we are the most loving and appropriate people you'll ever meet.
Yeah,
Loving
definitely.
and appropriate, even though we're not loving or appropriate.
Does everyone agree with that? Does everyone agree with that in here? No.
Pretty much.
But what's next for you, Montana? Tell us.
Yeah, what
what's
is
going on
next?
before we
You
wrap this all
Oh
up?
my goodness.
Where can we see you next? Voicing, even acting.
If you can say, if you
Naming
can't
your
say,
voice.
then we respect that.
Oh my gosh, I know the name. I can't release it.
Okay.
But it's a project with. Want it to come out already? Tired of waiting. So that's a real. Has Asa Butterfield. A lot of really.
Is it
and-
like an A24 film or
No.
no? Okay, you can't say. Okay, gotcha.
I can't say, but it is voiceover.
Okay. Oh, it's voiceover. Okay, so it's not
Yeah.
like okay. So do you
I do
primarily do voiceover work, or are you looking to get into like live action?
Well, I've done TV and film. I've acted on. stuff, and so I've built up in the TV and film realm as well. But this was I've done before.
This
South
was
Park,
like
I
your
had
first
done
big break for a voiceover role.
well, in acting overall was
Oh, okay.
South Park, but I thought it was gonna be TV and film because I had auditioned with voice over 300 plus auditions, and I was like, okay, I sort of was giving up on voiceover because like I'm not getting it. It's gonna be TV and film first, and then South Park came, and that was my first voiceover. That opened the door.
Wow. Very interesting.
Yeah.
Easy to believe.
Well, it's like that's great.
Okay, so you got a project with Kerry Washington. That's dope. And what else you got? What else you got going?
Well, everything else is just like seeing how it goes. It's like everything else is like in the right now.
I guess
Okay.
it goes by like day by day, right? As an actor or an
Yeah.
actress.
Yeah, it's like
Oh.
the production just tells me when to say it and I say it. And that's when I
fair.
know.
Well,
That
I
makes
mean,
perfect sense.
to all the listeners, please follow Montana on
Yeah.
her socials.
Please, I'll leave links
Thank you.
down below to the people that joined. Sadly, we couldn't get Jahisha, but we respect if
Well, yep, and Diana.
And I'm gonna be
and Diana, yeah.
I'm gonna be posting like clips from this podcast.
As soon as
all
we're
over my
done,
social
stats,
media.
I'm gonna
You guys
edit.
know where to
I'm
find
gonna
me.
edit this. It shouldn't take me too terribly long because all the levels sound great, and yeah.
And you only have to cut out one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta cut like one thing. We gotta get the season stuff out here soon, so we gotta get this one out.
We need this out ASAP.
Yeah.
This is what, like, man, I'm hoping that this blows up your social media, gets you a lot more work as well. Like, thank you so much for coming on with us. Like,
You're welcome.
it has meant the world. Like, you and Diana have no idea how nervous we were.
Oh
like,
yeah, so nervous.
Like this whole
Don't
week,
be nervous.
I've had like I'm like my whole fucking like next 2 weeks are gonna be busy as shit, and so and I've been covering people at work. I work in a Mexican restaurant here in California with people getting deported and stuff. A lot of my coworkers are scared to come to work, so I've been like covering for people. I am exhausted. I've been making my content, and then I told these guys that I was gonna have you on, and they got nervous and then started getting me nervous, and it was yeah. So like it's just been a long week, and I got a long couple of up ahead of me. But good Lord, it's such an honor to have you here today.
Such an honor.
Thank you so much. It was an honor to be on here.
Oh, thank you. Puts a special place in my heart, actually, because I'm the one that started this all. I'm the one that's been
started it. Well, thank you for starting it.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. Zach is the pioneer of South Park, bros.
For making this, bro, because this has been it's been great. So I really appreciate you coming on, Montana. Again, it's an honor to have you on here.
And of course, as usual, thank you guys for listening to South Park Bros. We
never got to do the intro though, but it's unfortunate that we never got to do the intro. My original intro idea was to have you guys intro it as like you guys were us, but we never got to do it. But you could outro for us.
There were the Panderverse versions of us. Oh,
yeah, that's what I was thinking, but
that's what I was hoping for.
I couldn't get everyone. Everyone started saying last minute, like I got some of my. No.
Yeah, literally, Jahisha posted like something on her like Instagram, and I sent it to them. I'm like, oh, this is what she's doing. This is what she's doing last minute.
Yeah.
Well, thankfully, you guys both came on though. It does mean a lot to all of us. And hopefully, maybe one day soon, maybe we can do another one. It'd be great.
Yeah, don't be a stranger. You can always come back. We'll always take you.
Thank you so much, and hopefully we can get the whole cast here.
That would be great.
That would be amazing if you could pull that off. We're all fans.
That's like, hey, who's not busy?
Fully understand. Again, thank you so much for joining us today.
Yeah.
Is there anything else you guys want to add before we wrap this one up?
Oh no, I'm good. I'm going to my heart's beating really fast from all this.
Mine was beating when Diana first joined. My heart was like, oh God, she's here. This is real. This is real.
I need to get some rest. I need to rest right now.
I got when I went into. That's the feeling that I got.
Oh my Lord.
That's the feeling.
and we'll-
Guys, I will see you guys. I'll see you guys. Jeff, Zach, I'll call you guys in a little bit. I'm actually gonna go eat and do stuff.
All
But once again, Montana, thank you so
Yeah,
much.
thank you so much.
I see you. And we'll be in touch, Montana.
Yeah.
Will do.
Later, guys.
Later.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Dude, that was a sweet podcast.